The green mountains of western Cyrenaica are pierced by gorges which carry perennial streams down to the sea. This is one of the biggest and one of the most beautiful and fertile of these valleys, the Wadi Glar. But it is an isolated Shangri-La. It lies about midway between Cyrene and Derna, on a strip of 60 miles, which is the coastal home of semi-nomad tribesmen. The nearest English people are an hour's car journey away. Yet for 12 years, this has been the home of a lone Englishwoman who has become a legend in this country. Everybody calls her the King's Beekeeper. And in a sense, this is true, because she supplies 76-year-old King Idris with the honey, which is an important part of his simple diet. This is a very dark one. What kind is this now, Miss Brittan?
That's the royal honey, the juniper honey.
Can I taste some of it?
Yes, do.
I'm told the king eats an awful lot of this.
Yes.
Why? Is there some special reason why he prefers juniper?
Well, as far as I know, I think it is good medicinally. I think it's for liver and kidney complaints.
Now, has the king always been fond of honey?
Well, oh yes, but Arabs are always fond of honey, but he particularly is.
You supply him with all his
honey,
honey,
and I supply him all with all the juniper honey it goes to him.
When Miss Olive Brittan came here in 1953, her job was to preserve the dwindling stock of native bees and to teach Cyrenaicans how to keep bees. Both have proved to be frustrating jobs. But frustration can't dim the enthusiasm of a woman who for 22 years has been coping with difficult tasks in the Middle East. First as a Red Cross worker among Yugoslav and other wartime refugees in Egypt's Sinai Desert, then as a social worker during the British Mandate in Palestine, where in addition to teaching beekeeping, she taught blind Arabs how to weave. Miss Brittan, who was born in London but comes of a West Country family, had to start her thriving bee colony here from scratch.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
يمكن واحد شيلو هذه.
Yes, عندي صبية.
شويكة. And then Mohammed and Abdallah, I think من هنا.
الأثر لفوق.
Just mention هنا. No other bee, I think, could live here. Only the Cyrenaican, because the Jebel is very close and very steep. It goes up very steeply, 2,000 feet, and it has very strong winds that come down through the valleys, which would sweep away any other bee unless its wings had developed the right kind of muscle to fly up. And I think that no other bee would survive here. And they have to adjust themselves to different temperatures, and they work in the rain, they work at night.
This is surely very unusual.
And I don't think that happens anywhere else in the world. Particularly in the eucalyptus trees in the evening. The bee eaters eat the drones and the workers stay inside. Directly the sun goes down, the bee eaters fly home to the rocks behind in the hills, and out come all the bees, and you can hear huge noise all over here.
I heard
at
the
night.
hum as soon as I came in at night.
Yeah.
How often do you get stung, Miss Brittan?
Oh, well, more than anybody else in the world, I think. I should say at least 50 a day when I was doing the job, when I was transferring the hive.
50 a day?
Oh, at least.
What do you do when they go for you, as they do sometimes in large numbers, I'm told?
Well, they do. You have to learn not to jump, not to move a muscle. The moment one bee stings you, you automatically you're relaxed, but you don't jump at all. And mustn't run away. You just put your hands over your eyes and mouth in places where it's not nice to be stung, and walk very slowly away to some shelter. Then if you are stung, it won't matter on your hands so much.
It matters, isn't it? What kind of honey producers are they?
Every crop of honey produces 100 pounds, roughly, in each hive, and we can have crops of honey here at least 4 times a year. So that's 400 pounds, maybe 500 in a good year. And then, of course, you can take your bees elsewhere in the times when there's not honey. You can get another 100 pounds from each hive.
So this is a valuable strain
It's
of
a very,
bees
very
here.
valuable strain
Now,
of bees.
why don't the Libyans keep bees in a big way then?
They don't understand that when they have a large crop of honey in their native hives, they should leave enough for the bees to eat until the next crop comes. And so they take all the honey. The bees are hungry, they fly away, and they're lost.
Well, does this mean, Miss Brittan, that your colony of bees here is the last
It's the last,
colony of
it's the
Cyrenaican
last,
bees?
because we've had 3 bad seasons. I have given swarms from here to all the native hives around here every year, and they have lost them all. They are losing the good strain. And unless I can produce some this year, there are not going to be any bees left. Possibly some in the rocks that will last and take about 10 years to
Well,
develop.
is this not going to be serious in that they'll not get their trees pollinated?
Well, certainly they're going to lose all their trees and all their any agricultural product that requires pollination. They're not going to have.